So here's my thesis. I have a thesis, and I did a little research into it, and this is why I wanted to bring a couple of people onto this thing, so we could have experts to actually like put my thesis to the test. Oh, there you go, Gracie in progress. Thank you for going live. Yes, I'm with you. Thank you, Gracie. So my thesis is this. When I was growing up, you had to go to school for 4 years and then for another 3 years to become a lawyer, or another 2 years to become an MBA, or another probably 8 years to become a full-licensed doctor. And then in the past month alone, reading the news, 3 of the biggest companies in the world, BlackRock, Google, and Facebook, all 3 of them combined have put in more than $250 million, $250 million, into training not engineers, not financial analysts, not software developers, but tradesmen. Literally, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, Facebook, I mean, you know who Facebook is, I don't have to explain that one, and Google, right? In the past 3 months, these 3 companies, each individually, put out these massive press releases that they're each dedicating $100 million, $110 million, or $50 million, respectively, to training tradesmen. And I'll tell you why. Because they're the smart money. They see what no one else sees. That all these data centers that have to house AI, that's going to put out of work the white-collar crowd. You can't build a data center with a white-collar worker, and you can't build a data center with AI. You need tradesmen. So that's plumbers, that's electricians, that's welders, right? That's HVAC, that's HVAC/R. You need this all. If the world's most powerful companies are literally paying to train skilled tradesmen, what does that say as a career opportunity? What does that say as like where the smart money is leaning? So what I did was, request join as a guest. I don't know. I'm going to accept City Boy as a guest, but I don't know what's going to happen. If City Boy just starts talking, we're gonna have to shut this down super quick. But budget, right? That's why you do these lives. You do things to figure out what happens. All right. So if the 3 world's most powerful companies are all investing in skilled tradesmen, now is a great time to learn a trade. And because I don't operate a school, but I talk about careers extensively, I brought in 2 people who work at a school. I have a director of enrollment, I have a senior admissions advisor. This is really for you, the audience. I need people like ask questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna start asking questions. And you don't even have to ask them loud. You can just type them in the box and then I'll read them. But here, I'm gonna throw David the first question. I talk to a lot of people who are changing careers. So a lot of like 35-year-olds and 40-year-olds. And then I hear from kids. So like it's a theme. And here's my theme. Is 35, 40 too old to change your career? And on the other spectrum, what if you're like 16, 17, but didn't finish high school? Are you SOL? Like, talk to me about these 2 bookends.
Yeah, so let's start with those that that didn't finish high school. They're 18 or older, didn't finish high school. We can absolutely help those students with what's called an ATB program. Can everybody hear me there? Can you hear me, Monica? There's yeah.
I would love for someone in the world to type.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to have a high school diploma. Now our ATB program, Ability to Benefit, that is concurrent enrollment in a high school program to get your high school diploma while you're going through one of our trades programs, welding, HVAC, plumbing, electrician. 9-month program, and you're doing that concurrently with high school. As far as age goes, of course not. No limits whatsoever as to who we accept age-wise. If you want to do the program, you want to change careers, absolutely. Same thing goes for guys and gals, right? We have seen an explosion. Monica, I'm not sure about in Santa Ana, but my goodness, in San Bernardino, our campus there, we're seeing so many gals into the skills trades. I'll stop there. Monica, anything you wanted to add?
Yes. Hi, everybody. I'm Monica. So piggybacking from what David was saying, We here at Summit College have the ability to be able to take people who do not have a high school diploma through the ATB process. Now, the ATB process is provided at all 3 different campuses, which is great. And everyone's like, what is ATB? Well, ATB is just an assessment that is designed to evaluate if a student has the basic reading and writing and math skills necessary in order for you to succeed in college. If you do not have a high school diploma, we help get you to be able to get that while you're in school, which is phenomenal. During ATB, and if you, let's just say you pass it and you move forward with it, that helps you get financial aid. Okay, so with that being said, if you do not have a high school diploma, and hey, life happens, things, changes happen. Don't worry about it. Don't let you not completing your high school get you to not getting you to where you need to be. We can help you get there. Okay. On top of that too, if you do have your high school diploma and you're like, I do not know where to go, the trades are the way to go. They're never going to go away. They're sustainable. It's always going to be there, from plumbing, electrical, welding. We are now taking the veterinary assistant program. So there's just so many phenomenal options. Is it hard work? Absolutely. But here's the thing. Everyone's like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Anything that brings goodness, it's going to be a little bit scary because it's a different challenge. Okay. Here we're here to get you there. If you've never even touched a tool before, we're going to help you from the beginning stages all the way to advanced stages for you to be comfortable and confident to be able to bestow your skills out onto the field at an entry level position. Not only that though, but a lot of us, we get shy. A lot of us don't know how to approach, people when it comes to, interview processes. We take that away from you guys too. Come in here. We will not only help you with the skills needed in order for you to stepstone into the industry, but we also help you get connected through career placement opportunity through our Career Center Services department. Okay. We are here to help you because our ultimate goal here at Summit College is that we want you to be out there in the trades, to get out there to work, to be, to change the norm of how things used to be. Back in the day, it was like, you have to go to a union, you have to do this to start. Guess what? That norm, it's not really all that true.